Hello and welcome to Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. It's another night of racing as we go on to GT Sport and see how well we can do. But tonight is a big goal because we're on 298 subscribers and we are hoping to break through and get on to 300. So will you be the 300th subscriber? Let's see how we go. And we're going to start off with race A, which is at Miyabi, I think it is. They call it Miyagi or something? Miyagi? So yeah, Miyabi. And it's in the Mazda MX-5, which should be a lot of fun indeed. Can't wait to get started. So I'll quickly just share this out on Facebook and Twitter, and then we will get going. Just take a minute or two. And we've got just about 3-4 minutes left before we start. Let's see. 300 subs. That'll just be a wee second and then we'll be getting ready. That's the Facebook one done. Now we'll just quickly go on to Twitter and then we'll be right there. Now I managed to do a time of a 46.193, which is not too bad actually. I thought it's a reasonable time. That's that one tweeted out onto Twitter. Here we come. Let's see, now we can go back there. There we go. That's fine. Right, we've done all the bits that we need to do. That's us ready to get into the racing. Welcome everyone. Good to see you all. And I've got my new t-shirt. Yes, I've got my new polo top, which you might just be able to make out that it's got the Fat Man in a Cheap Sim picture there, and then it's also got winning the race at the first corner. I gave it its first viewing last Thursday when we had the Super GT interview, which went rather well. And of course this week we've got lots happening too. We have Gaz Sims this Wednesday at 9 o'clock, and on Friday we've got the Chad Rice, exactly, Chad, all the way from Australia. He'll be joining us at 9 o'clock UK time on Friday for an interview. And he is part of the kind of Simcaders, part of that kind of network of fantastic sim racers. And he does a lot of streaming on Twitch. So that should be fun to see how that all works. It'll be great, I'm sure, to get to know. So we're going to start this week. In fact, I better put it on one just to be on the safe side, because I know we're starting, it's a grid start here. So we will get going in a wee while, in a few seconds. I've got a minute and a half. I did the qualifying earlier. So this is a funny circuit, it's a tiny circuit. Literally 46 seconds or so to do a lap. It's going to be crazy. I've also done a lap time of the daily race C, which I think is slightly better than race B, which of course is at Bathurst in the Group 3. So I think we'll go on and do that a bit later on as well. So that should be fun. But our key thing is, can we hit the 300 subs tonight? It would be amazing. We're just too short. So it would be fantastic if we could. And you never know, perhaps we might get into some lobbies with a few of the other drivers. We managed to get to A last week as well, which was great. And we're on about 31,400, I think, something like that, thereabouts at the moment. So hopefully we can go up the scale. I'm not sure where we will be in terms of competitiveness on Daily Race C. I did get my time down. It was quite funny. I tried to use the Renault, the RS1 or whatever they call it, RS01, and I just couldn't put it together. It's funny. It seemed like I was going really fast. I thought, oh, this will be a good time. And my first lap was like a 2:06. I mean, I did make a few mistakes, but it didn't get much faster. So I then went on to the Corvette, which seems to be very popular, and I'm ended up with a 2:01.598 or something. But there's definitely more time in it. There's a bit more time to come off that. So maybe I can get into the twos if I could do really well. That was on the soft tyres, mind you, and I know you've got to use the mediums as well as the soft in the race. But when we get onto that, we'll see how we go, and we'll tackle that as we need to. So it's preparing to match us. I think this could be quite a crazy night, hopefully. It's always good fun. and we will see. Of course, it's Group 4 at Tsukuba for the daily race B. I'm not sure, from watching some of the videos and some of the earlier streams, I don't know if it's a great race, to be fair. And I'm a big fan of Group 4, but I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but we might try that one. But I think it'll be race A and race C. Now, let's see. Matthias Borg, Electric 307, the Village Racer. So actually we're 9th on the grid, but we are in, we've got a few A pluses in there, which is quite good, and then a few Bs as well. Well, Polk have done some very, very competitive times. I mean, the record there is a 45.7. Now I think the top 10 is a 45.5. So we've got a wee bit to go, but because it's such a short lap and such a short amount in it, there's a chance that we can make up some places, hopefully. I think this will be a reasonable lobby in this one, but it's great to see everyone. I hope you're all well. We've had a good start to the week. Feel free to put in a comment, and well, I'll do my best to answer them. I hope you can hear me okay, because I haven't actually turned on my secondary controller, but last week it did work. So let me know if it's not working, and we'll sort things out. So just over 30 seconds to go, and we'll be ready to race. There's lots of messages being sent. 9th. I don't know what our door number will be, to be fair. So we'll just have to do our best. I know there's a lot of people streaming tonight, as Thea is streaming. I think Basic Ollie is streaming. And there's quite a few others out there too. I'm not sure if Super GT is going to do one or not. I didn't see one advertised there, but I appreciate you watching with me tonight. It's always great to have you with us. Here we go. Final will begin. Right. Now then. Aye. I might just turn this up a bit. Okay, here goes race A in the Mazda MX-5s. Should be fun. Right, 10th, and we're 9th on the thing, so let's get up some places. Bargy in front. One of those silent moments again. Great to see everyone. Hope you're all well. We're just trying to make up some places. If I can keep up with this group and close right up, hopefully we'll get some more places. Slipstream's definitely having an effect.
Great to see you, Mohammed. First one to comment tonight. Oh, there's more people going wide. Taking a wide line in there. Gonna try and catch up. Cut it across the curbs. Ah, good to see you, Arnold. Oh, thank you very much, Arnold. That's great. Sorry, my speaker's just a little bit in the way of that final bit of the comments space there, so I didn't quite see the end of that. Yeah, we're trying to get to 300 subs tonight. We're just 2 away from it. When I was watching this race before, it got pretty crazy in the last few laps. As people did do or die moves. It's a manic race. Somebody's slowing down there a wee bit. Just going to try and stick with them. We're still in 8th. It was quite a good race though. Just came off that curb a little bit. Well, first race we finished 8th. That's not too bad. Not too bad for a first attempt. That is quite intense. It's really going the whole time. So, well, we're ahead of our door number, so maybe we've gone up a little bit. But it's hard not to have any kind of banging of some point because it's so close. But that was not too bad a start. At least we moved up. Sorry about that, that's somebody phoning in the background. Hopefully that will get taken away. My wife will answer that one. Oh, it says we're going down slightly in SR. But there we are, not too bad a start. Okay, we'll get on to the next run. Right. Now, I think we should do another one of those because that was quite fun and it worked quite well. Let's get there. So I've got a wee bit of time. Let's try a grey one this time. So that was quite an intense race. How have you guys been getting on with your GT Sport racing? Have you been doing any qualifying? Oh, for goodness sake. Sorry about that. At least it's only a wee bit in the background. Hopefully that's it taken now, that's fine. That, yeah. Have you guys got on? Because I know a lot of people have been doing roughly 46.2s for Miyagi, or Miyabi, in the MX-5. That it takes a bit of doing to try and get a good qualifying time. Because I think the top 10 is a 45.5, I think, or thereabouts. Or, yeah, 45.7 maybe. But, and the best time's about a 45.5. Let's have a quick check on that. Let's see where they are. Yeah, 45.587 and then 45.677. So really, there's only about half a second in it. So every 10th certainly counts. Let's get some qualifying done. Let's see if we can get our time down a bit. Ah, John, good to see you. Hope you're well. Thank you very much. Yeah, look out. How are you in this one too? Ah, Adama, good to see you. Key thing is just trying to keep that car right in here and as close to the line as possible. Yes, I hope things are okay, Adam. I know obviously you've gone through a bereavement. Yeah, you have to take time off and things like that. Give me 2 wee seconds. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly pause this so I can see the speaker properly because I can't quite. The speaker's just in the way of the messages. 2 wee seconds. There we are, that's better. Now I can see exactly what's being said. There we are. Right, we'll get back into this and see where we are. So close here, isn't it? That's the thing. Ah, J. Alexander. Yeah, that's right. I'm daring to do race A. I'm not too worried about my DR, to be fair. Although if you ask me at the end of the night, I'll say, what was I saying? Yep, the first race was kind of fast and furious, but we'll see how we get on. You can ride the curbs. There's definitely a bit of time in there. Got to get the hairpin right, that's crucial. Got my foot welded to the floor. A little bit quicker. Still got a bit to go. Almost matching our previous times. I've just got the wrong line there. But if we're going to move ahead, we need to find about another 3 or 4 tenths. It's got to be in this hairpin, I reckon. It's just the revs drop dramatically, but I don't know whether or not second gear would be enough in that hairpin. I'll maybe try nipping it down into second as we get into the hairpin. I didn't get the best line out of there. Bit slow. Right, just over a minute to go. Hang on that line, come on, come on. Slow me down just a little touch. Okay. Right. So I've got to watch. If I do go into second, yes, I might get a slightly better acceleration out, but it's easy just to spin off. So we'll see. So tell me, you guys, what's your best times round here? Any tips of the trade? What's on the cards? Now, oh, we've already had 11 likes, which is fantastic. And we're almost on that target of 300 subs. Can we get 300 subs tonight? That would be amazing. Now, it's going to batch us and we'll see how we get on. See where we are this time. I think that was certainly, it was quite a strong lobby we had the last time, so hopefully we can punch above our weight a bit and continue to get some good results. It's a hard one to avoid the kind of contact, but we'll see. Ah, Works 25, good to see you. Thanks very much. Now, over 5th this time, so we're a little bit higher up. And this time it's a much closer field. The chap in the pole position is on a 45.9. Then we've got a Jensen J30, Red Mando, Sonic Games. And then, oh, look at that, we've got A's, and then we've got D's. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh dear. We've got A's and D's. I've not seen a lobby quite like this. This is a strange one. Normally it's kind of A's, B's, C's, but it's gone from A to D. And bear in mind there's a bit of a jump between the times, as you get from, there's half a second between, it looks like 6th and 7th, but that's an interesting one. It goes right up to 48s and 50s. So it's going to be, this could be a cracker. This one might be worth a replay. I'll have to see. I mean, certainly the guys in front, there's not much in it. There's literally a tenth or two at very most. But then it goes right up. But having D's there, they're just going to go crazy. So it's going to be fun. This is going to be a laugh. Okay. So we're our door number, or we're 5th on the grid. I wonder where we'll be in terms of our door number. Still, it's much more fun when you've got a varied lineup, which is good. Let's see. Right, second race of the night. Here we are. 8 crazy laps of Miyabi. Oh, better remember that I'm on my traction control. Six. Okay, correct. Mind you, he pushed me right out of the way. 2 of them went right into me. I knew it'd be crazy. And it was only a slight push, and he did, I mean... When you get a penalty in this race though, that's pretty much it. Crazy thing is, 5th is just up there. So I've got a good chance of getting this back, I reckon. Oh, come on. He's just weaving in front of me. Understeer. Oh. We're definitely catching up. There is 5th. It's annoying about the top lot because we were definitely catching them. Pretty close. Mike, good to see you. Oh, come on. Oh. Right, we're back into 6th position. We started 5th. Our door number is 6, I think, so hopefully. Can we catch number 5 here? If you're just joining us, we got punted off on the first corner. We've got a penalty. But we're catching up. And we're in a group with A drivers as well as D drivers. So it's quite an interesting mix. Keep getting stuck a bit here. There we go, we're catching up a little bit. Final lap. Foot welded to the floor. Maybe do a good lap, 45.9. They did a 45.8. At least we got into the 45s. Yeah, that's a crazy race, but I quite enjoy it though. Just a pity about that one at the front. He definitely took me out. I mean, I know it was. He kind of came and turned in front of me. Obviously, didn't have his radar on. There was nowhere for me to go, and it wasn't a massive tap, and then I was sandwiched. And then that was it from that point on, and then they just punted me right off. So they must have just gone for it regardless. So I don't know what kind of exit he must have done to be able to punt me like that. But at least we managed to keep our door number. I have to say though, because we were up to about 4th at one point, and it looked quite promising. It's just really hard to avoid contact. We're still on A&S, but I think it's going to be taking a bit of punishment on our SR. Yeah, it's not going to be great. I'll record that one though, because that's quite a funny one. That was. At least we managed to get back. I think one more lap and we wouldn't be too bad. But they were all quite dirty in places. But right, let's. Now I think should we do one more of race A, and then we could maybe go on to race C, or what do you think? I'll open it up to the floor because we've just missed the Group 3 race at the moment, but I could get the one at 10 o'clock. If we do another race A, then we should be able to be in time for race C as we get to 10 o'clock. Does that sound about right? I think that might be, it might really be our only choice at the moment because we've just missed really all the others. So if we do that one, we'll definitely be able to get Group 3 and race C at 10 o'clock. And then we'll do that then. Let's right. I'll tell you what, I'll open up. What choice, what colour would you like? Would you like white, grey, black, green, blue, red or yellow? Who's going to be first to choose the colour? Let's see, there's 8 in the chat. And we have quite a few likes actually, which is fantastic. I think we're still at 298 subs. Race C, yeah, we'll do race C at 10 o'clock because we missed it unfortunately with that timing of that one. But who's going to choose the colour for the car? There, look, you've got the details there. What would you like? You've got from white, grey, black, green, blue, red or yellow. Anyone at all. Who's going to be first to choose? First one gets it. Let's see. Oh, still coming. Still can't make up your mind. The blue is the kind of standard colour. Green, okay, green. Well done, Adama. First person to choose. There we go. Right. Yellow. Almost. Need to get a multicoloured one. It's quite a good race. If you can just somehow keep up with them, because you can see even in that first lap, we were right up there. We got quite a good start, and we were able to kind of push forward. And it was just that hairpin, because I know people either brake really early or they brake really late, and if you're kind of stuck in the middle, it doesn't give you many options. But at least we're fighting. We're fighting to go forward, which is something. But I've never seen a lobby like that when it's been all A's and then all D's. That's a real kind of strange one, that one. Right. I'll put it to 0 just now, just so we can on with it. I'm not even sure if my brake balance is right. There we go. Mayday Gaming, good to see you. Yeah, we're all well, hope you're all good. We're doing race A, and then the next race we're going to do is going to be race C over at Bathurst. So it's welded to the floor. Can we get a good time? It's not too bad. In the first sector. Yeah, it would be amazing to get to 300. Can we do it? If everyone could share it out, that would be something. We're going a little bit faster. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, fantastic. Thanks very much, Mohammed. That would be amazing. I had to back off there and then reapply the power. That's a mistake. Fantastic, that's great. Right, let's see if we can... I'll be using Streamlabs next, really probably from next month onwards. I'm going to try and get that up and running, as it allows me a few more options as well to put out more tweets and gets better coverage, I think. I didn't see Tidsman's video this week in terms of what brake balance to use on this, so we'll see. Foot planted, come on, come on, come on. Oh, 304 now, oh fantastic, that's brilliant. We've done it, that's amazing, and we're just at the start of the evening. Thank you very much to everyone who's just subscribed, and to all our existing community as well. It's amazing. Because when I looked at it a few minutes ago, we were still on 298, and that's with my glasses on. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, hopefully they'll like the channel, and we'll do our best to get the best content we can create. That's fantastic. Aren't you? Yeah, I need to get into it, because I think I used with the I've got a streaming machine, and but it was quite complicated. I could never quite get this software to work properly, or to make it work. I would put in a calendar, put in an event to do a stream, and then when it came to the time, it didn't stream. Oh, that's very kind, Mohammed, very kind indeed. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm hoping now that with Streamlabs, because I think I was able to connect that and be able to get the picture sorted out so that it should work, and then that means I can use the full screen as well, so yeah, we'll see how it runs. But that would be fantastic, and it means you can do like donates and tips and all sorts of other stuff, and eventually as we grow the channel, we can do a lot more. I can do posts and all that kind of stuff. And this week's a really busy one. Oh yes, I've got that's what it was. I forgot the name. I've got an Elgato, but I found the Elgato software quite tricky. It was very slow as well, but it kind of took up all my computer power. You'll be able to stream at 1080 using Streamlabs. If you need any help, yeah, no, that would be good, Mike, because that's the thing. Yeah, no, that would definitely help. But it's just because I want to be able to tweet it out properly, put in the right hashtags, really just try and appeal to as many motor racing fans as we can, and sim racers. Now this week we've got Gaz Sims. He's finally been able to get a date sorted out, so he's coming to do our interview on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. So if you're about on Wednesday, that'll be great. For PlayStation, it's a hassle of cables apparently to connect to the TV and computer. Yeah, oh, it's something else. I don't know actually how it did it. I've got more wires in here connected to the PlayStation, because everything's the wrong way round. And the thing is, when I actually did it the first time, I managed to link my computer monitor to my PlayStation monitor. I thought that's strange, and of course I put the wires the wrong way around. And it's incredibly complicated, even though in the instructions it looks simple, but getting your head around it is kind of the thing. But I got it working eventually, so it's not too bad. But the thing is, I have to have my computer on in order for my PlayStation to work. Otherwise, it won't fire up the screen. It just has a blank. It doesn't have any signal. So because it's all connected, so you've got to have everything running to kind of make it all happen. But yeah, we will get there. We'll get there. So we will do one more race of race A, this one as we're just about to get into a lobby, and then by that time it should be ready and we'll go into race C, and that should be fun. And I did it in the Corvette. I'm not sure what cars people are, if they're using the Corvette for the race as well as the time trial, but we'll have to see. And there was again a big deal about the mediums or softs, so when we get to that, we've been looking for hopefully for some tips as to how to run it, as to whether or not we start on mediums or on the soft. Because I think the softs really didn't last very long at all for race C. Now, we're fourth this time, and now we're in with A's and B's, so hopefully it should be slightly better. We've got the Stig GT, Poison Penguin, Barker. We'll have to see how we run today. Yeah, so we've got Gaz Sims on Wednesday night. We've got the Chad Rice on Friday night, and he's a big streamer on Twitch from Australia, so that should be fun. A lot of different Group 3 cars being used, which is great to see. AMG, M6, Corvette, GTR, and the Aston Martin. Yeah, I tried to do the RS01 in my qualifying, I got nowhere. But yeah, I think I might try the Corvette. It just seems to be geared really well for that circuit. This seems to work quite well, and it's also, it seems quite well balanced. It's not at all. It's quite a nice car to drive overall. So there's not much in it, barely a tenth in the time behind me, which is always good. Corvette and Aston are planted, which is great. You really need that. It's so many kind of funny corners. I was even that turn 1 at Bathurst, I was thinking to go in third gear, and I just managed it if I ran out as wide as you can get away with on the curbs. But yeah, it's an interesting one. I tried race C with the Vect. Alright, racing short shifting at 75% of the. Alright, I see. I've been pushing it right out to the maximum revs. Is that because of the torque? It must be because of the torque level on that then. So if it's got a lot of torque, you don't need to. It may not have the. You don't need the high revs. That's quite good. Right. We have got high revs and zero torque with this Mazda. And once again, I've forgotten to put traction control on. I'm not sure if maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Thank you very much. And now we're going to finish in the top 3. Alright, you don't need traction control. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Oh, I think somebody gave me a lift up there. So we're back in 5th. Thank you. We've been quite fortunate. Oh, come on, no. I'm sure that was a push. He was a bit naughty there. It's very close though, as you can see, there's not much in it. I'm going to try and keep in this slipstream. Look at this, it's getting incredibly close at the front, and they're weaving about all over the place, which means that door could just be opened. They're still at it, look at this. We've got a chance here, I'm sure of it. Look, there they go. Now we're going to get payback. Thanks, John. Oh, come on! No, 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 no! Come on! Oh, come on! That is so bad! Who knocked into us that time? Oh, for goodness sake! I mean, I don't know what happened there. That was bad. That's shocking. I mean, we were right up there, and I don't know who hit me. Who on earth hit me there? That's shocking. That was shocking, man. No penalty, nothing, I bet you. They just totally rammed me right off in there. I was on a perfect bit for that. For the takeaway, someone must have gone straight into me. Ah, Max Turbo, good to see you. Seems like a stressful race. We were doing so well, we were up to about near on fourth. Ah. That's the thing, Still, I didn't swear, I kept it clean. At least if it says we've gone up in that. That was shocking. I don't know what happened. Oh, that one. Have you done race B? I have set a time for it, I wasn't massively enamoured by it, because it's Tsuba, I don't know, it's kind of, I would have thought that race would have been just chill. No penalties. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? I wonder what happened on that. I don't know who it was that hit me. It'd be interesting to see who it was that hit me on that. I'm almost interested to go into the replay. Well, we will go and see the replay, and then because we've got a little bit of time before we need to do it. I'm just wondering. It's 10 to 10, so we've got a little. We'll go and see what happened with that replay. Let's see what car they're going to give us. Oh, there's an old Trans Am. Oh, we've won a Trans Am. I'm now Burt Reynolds. Need to have the hairy chest and the whole thing, and have a minibar at home. Now, let's see what on earth happened. Oh, actually I've done the wrong one, I think. Let's library. That should be the one, yeah. Let's see who was the culprit. because it's just mad. We're getting punted left, right, and centre. We managed to kind of come back into the race, do quite well, and then get punted again. And I don't think any of these guys are getting any significant penalties. And I mean, I was easily in a bit where, why would somebody be trying to go for that area of tarmac? You know, I mean, there's only so much room. They were behind me. That, oh, I have to go. It's been a busy at work. Yeah, thanks very much, Max. You take care. Now, let's see where we are. So we started 4th, and then it went on from there. Congratulations. Oh, thanks very much, Rice Racing. On 300, I think we were up to 304 at one point. Somebody, I know Mohammed was saying we're up to about 304, and we're all over at 20 likes, which is brilliant. Yeah, expose that culprit. Right, I'll quickly. So, I was coming up there. It all looked quite good. Thanks very much. 110 PC11. Yeah, that was Momo's style, wasn't it? So I stayed here, so I'm down to 7th from 4th. I must have gone wide, I think. And then I catch up a little bit, and I get up to 5th. I think, yeah, well, I might have to do that. It depends what time. I'm got a lot of work on Thursday, but if I might just do a stream on Thursday night. It might be a little bit later, maybe about 9:30. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do something like that. That would be fun. And so now I'm down to 6. Now something happens here, and I got pushed out. Let's see. It's very hard because when you've got somebody on your inside, it never works, apart from maybe this right-hander. So I was right in his slipstream, and he came out to kind of defend it. But I gave him space, and then the guy in 7th, he went, see that Stig TR1, he just went all over the place. Oh. And then he went like, but then they're all trying to overtake you in places that you can't overtake. But I think there's obviously quite a, look at the penalties at the back there, mind. So here we come. I had again quite a good run up here. It was doing alright. I'm on my time, so I need to be quick to make sure I get on to the next one. Yeah, clearly down the inside without any issue. And have a pretty good run. I'm still ahead, and then he just pushes me. So it's Stig GT again. It's the German. Now I'm sure he pushed past me on the first one of the earlier races, and then I had to give way to this guy because it really slowed me down. I'm not sure what. So I'm in 6th place, coming into the hairpin again. Keep going here because it's clearly not. I'll skip it forward and try and get it. So I've got up with 5th again. He comes out right to defend. But again, we didn't touch anybody, we were alright. It was getting closer. I'm not sure what lap I'm on actually. This is where... Right, I think this is the final lap, because look how close we are here. It's all in a big pack. We're up to 5th. And we're on the inside and then on the outside, but we're still in a good position. And then we come through, we don't touch there. Inside him, I'm still ahead. I'm coming up to, he's right behind the 4th place champ. Braking nice and no problem at all. And then somehow, let me just, I wonder if I can. So Here I come. And then I get hit by somebody in 6th place, but yeah, didn't quite see what happened there. Oh, so coming in there. Sorry. I think I touched the guy in front, and then it was the Swiss, same driver from the start of the race. Ah, so obviously he's got... Oh well. Well, that was that then, but I'll maybe do a video on that one, but that is a tough one. But we better get into the next lobby. So the Swiss one was certainly being a bit of a naughty boy. A red car came down in front of us, in front of you, and lost momentum. You hit him. Little times react. Same thing happened to you. It's about a chain reaction. Yeah, definitely. I think I want to go for the Corvette for this one because it seems like quite a good setup. Thank you, everyone. Though I appreciate your patience and watching that back with me and holding back the tears. And it's the frustration, man. Eh? Hopefully we can rebuild whatever we've lost. I'm amazed if we'll still be an AS actually at the end of this. But we'll see how we get on. Now, in terms of tyre strategy, you've got to use the mediums. Depending on where you are qualified, start on the harder or the softer tyres. Okay. I think I might not be that far forward, but we'll see. So I might have to start on the mediums. But yeah, Bathurst is it's a funny one. There's a lot of areas again where people can clash. Yeah, both are required, isn't they? I think people have. And I don't think the softs last an awful long time. I was watching a little bit of Adventure Racing stream earlier on, and he was saying that he came in early and then thought, oh, are these softs going to actually last? Ah, Mayday, you got your A+ at Brands. Promptly stop racing for the moment, though. That's it. Hello, sir, I'm late. More esports with you. Yeah, good to see you, Shortmaster. Yes, have you been watching Thea's running? I know she was on tonight. That yeah, we started just about 9 o'clock there, and we've been doing 3 races, which have all been fairly disastrous in different ways. But yeah, it's been punting away. Ah, you're back. Work has been running me ragged and randomly depressed today, so sure as a Monday. Yep. Oh well, hopefully we can cheer you up. So 1 lap medium, 4 lap soft, 4 lap soft. All right. Okay. So the medium must be really slow then. That 4 laps off, because yeah, I think it's 11 laps or something, isn't it? Or 9 laps. That's I haven't even seen the thing yet. Well, we're almost ready to match, and then we'll see how we get on. Yeah, but it's fantastic. We've got 10 watching. We've had 22 likes, and my page hasn't refreshed, so I think we're well over 300. It's 304, I think was the last the time we checked. So yeah, 9 laps, fantastic. That's great. Yeah, this should be good fun. Hopefully we can rebuild some of that driver rating. So yeah, so once I get Streamlabs and I get my PC all fixed up, I'll be doing a lot more ACC. I hope to try and do some races with Thea. I think that would be quite fun. They've been desperate to get me into the community, so that would be fun. I might stream snipe him again at max time. Alright, well we're 7th, that's not too bad. Look at that, there's hardly anything in front, to be fair. There's only a fraction. And then it goes up to a 201.8. There we go. And we've got 20 in the group. Lots of Corvettes and Aston Martins, but mainly Corvettes. So we start on, you reckon starting on the medium then is the way to go? But yeah, it'd be fun to see more ACC, definitely. It's a great game, really, really good game. So, okay, I'm going to go for the medium, and then... Oh, soft tires, alright, okay. Okay. I'll start on the soft, no problemo, a last minute change. Start on the soft. So I'll do 4 laps and then 4 laps and then 1 on the medium. So they must really disintegrate, these tyres. You're in a good position. That's great. Good to know. Left Thea's group as I'm spending so much time as a dirt rally community. Had a great year with Thea's group at my rally championship. Yeah, you love dirt rally, don't you? You're very good at that. And it's BM Drifter. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Yep, so our Monday night special with a fat man and a cheap sim. Look, I've even got the polo top now. Even got the polo top to match it. Now then, I don't know if I've actually put my traction control down, because normally it enters you with it, doesn't it? Hopefully we should have time to do that. You can one-stop it, but at the end your tyres will feel, aye. Thanks very much. Okie dokie. Let's see what we can achieve here. I must be able to show that. Try those here, that's fine. It's all up to the driver, but the faster boys were 2 stopping. Okay. Right. Well, we'll see. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll do my best. Hopefully I won't be at this corner before we start to go, but no, good. We've cleared it. Oh, I forgot to take the line signal off. Thanks, Works25. I was safe for that first corner, just took it in second, but maybe I could have taken it in third. Oh, come on. They always do that. I mean, I defended it, gave him space, and he still pushed through. Oh, someone who's got a long penalty. If you're on the inside, always slow down to reduce understeer. I'm surprised they're racing in lobbies like this. Yeah, that's true. Oh, thanks, JG Plus. Yeah, lots of reasons to celebrate. Oh, come on. Oh. Just thinking that this car's quite stable. I can't wait to get this. Yeah, I think it's going to be quite a good race actually, yeah. We made it to the top 10. That's fantastic. Well done. That's brilliant. I think I've got a 26.1. That was the best I could do. No, that's a fantastic achievement. Well done. All I can see is dust flying everywhere. Get that exit a wee bit better. You won race C with 12 different cars. That's fantastic. Oh, come on now. Now we're up to 6. Box in this lap. It's a funny pit stop, this one, isn't it? You're going to kind of quite a sharp corner. This car is so nice to drive though, I have to admit, it's nice. And it'll be on the softs again, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how it's working. Thanks very much, Keith, it's great to see you. This is a great race, so we're lap 4 of 9. Oh, bugger, bugger, bugger. No, 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 no. Come on, oh no. Come on, what's it doing? Oh, sugar, sugar, sugar. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, goodness me, it's got no grip. I'm going to have to do another lap. Sorry about that, guys. I just didn't Brake enough to go into the blooming pit lane. It's annoying, come on, nothing seems to be working today. Yeah, I tried to skip through it, but it wouldn't let me. I was just spinning all over the place. And we're getting plenty of action, that's for sure. Come on. Not great. Yeah, tyres are shot now. Yeah, that's. Alright, mediums till end of race. It's sorry. As to not waste time, just go. Oh well. I've just missed that one, not to worry. We might just manage them. It's just got 4 laps. We might just be able to make that work. Because we're on 6, 7, 8, 9. We might just manage it. Sorry about that, I'd literally just pressed the button. Oh yeah, no, that's true. Yeah. And there's 11th already with a big penalty. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Thanks very much, Max Turbo. Yes, we have our good nights and those nights that it all happens, but we're getting there. Oh. Now we've got... We're going to have to pit the next lap. Thanks very much, Max. I'm only going to try and maybe I think I'm using too many revs in this as well. Thanks very much. It's always great to see you all. No. Yeah, I should have gone on the mediums for that last wee bit to stop me having to do that. Ah, that's annoying, but still. So it's a battle for 12th. Well, we started 7th, but this is definitely going to be one that we're going to have to learn, that's for sure. That's true. Yeah, that is true. They may have forgotten. It's a good car. I like the car, to be fair. Oh, yellow flags ahead. Somebody is going slow. That's strange. Kind of. Come on. Oh. Oh, we got. Goodness me! Look. Yeah, you're right. Oh, just if yeah, that's a thing. Look how many penalties people got. Loads of people forgot to come in. So we're back up to 8th. well, that was something. See, that's funny. That is. And just imagine if we hadn't missed our pit stop, we probably could have been maybe quite a bit further up. Although maybe it was more folk further down that got penalised. But yeah, that's quite funny, isn't it? Oh well. We started 7th. I don't know what our door number is. It was probably like pole position or something. But we'll see. Yeah, if we didn't have had an entry blunder, I think we'd been on the podium. Well, actually, it's not 8th. Yeah, no, it's true, wasn't it? Yeah, that's a difficult one. The funny thing was, the soft tyres were actually all right on the 3rd and 4th laps. They were, as long as you stayed on the circuit, if you had a reasonable run. I thought maybe I could even got 4 or 5 laps out of them. That. So I think starting on the soft is probably good. Look, but the only few that have actually gone up. Some of them are Ds. That's quite a thing. And that. Oh, that was a bit more fun. That was a bit better. Now we'll go back into this one again. We'll use that. Yeah, this is quite a good race, I have to say. A good race indeed. So I think we'll try with depending on where we are in the lobby, we'll do that again. We'll do the. I've got this obviously areas I need to work on in terms of the exit of some of these long streets. Yeah, that's a tough one, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot less grip on the medium. That is the thing. But I still think maybe sticking to the first one, the kind of the soft. You know, if I can get a good pit stop, soft, and medium, I think. Because as you say, it's going to be maybe too hard. Because I think unless you start on the medium, I wonder. If you want mediums, run them with least amount of fuel, I suppose, yeah. Because then they will get a bit quicker. It'd be good just to have a decent solid race. I mean, there's quite a big difference, it seems, in the grip and the lap times on the medium. So I can see why people are not wanting to use it. So I think if I do 4 or 5 laps on the softs, and I've got 4 laps on the mediums, would certainly save a pit stop, which saves you about 8 seconds, doesn't it? Thereabouts, probably, or maybe 5 or 6 seconds, perhaps. But soft to medium has less change in how the cut. Yeah, because you're getting through the fuel. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, good advice. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll go soft to medium, and hopefully we can get a good run. See where we are with it all. That was a fun race, though. I did enjoy that, and I do like the Corvette. The Corvette is actually, I never thought I'd think it's a nice car to drive, but it's actually quite, on this circuit, it's actually quite well balanced. I mean, I've got it on 0 for the brake balance. I think that's not too bad. You know, when you're on the top section, the banking, the kind of the bit on the mountain as such, and then you start to come, you've got the left-hand bend, but a lot of people can go into the dust, and then you've got that quite tricky kind of right-left, and then it sharpens up. It's knowing when to brake there, because I think I'm losing a bit of time. I may be braking too early, or you know, because some people seem to be able to go across and then really straight line the curves, and the car keeps nice and straight. So I might try a one-stopper in this. So I'll start on the softs and then go to the medium, maybe on lap. Maybe try and get 5 laps out of the softs if it works well. Oh, the pit loss time here is very short, so the 2-stop is still viable. Yeah. Yeah, because you only lose a few minutes. The dip section is the bane of my existence here. Yeah, because some people just seem to be able to they go over the hill, one to the right, and they seem to be able to straight line that curve, get the perfect line, and then the car, because the car is quite stable overall, obviously changing down, and it just nips to the right, and it's that dodgy left hand where it drops. It's very easy for the car to really get, to lose balance there. But obviously there's a lot of time to be gained if you can get the perfect line and just keep it going. There must be probably half a second or more. It's your go, Hugh. You have the pace, so experimenting with the Strats is okay. Excellent. Yeah, we're not being too slow. Still like 3 seconds off the best time in the world, but it is Bathurst. Ah, Ronan, good to see you. If you go two-stop, I'd suggest soft means, yeah, if you go soft then you pit 2 laps in a row. It increases the chances you get stuck in traffic. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Good to see you, Ronan. And that's good advice, definitely, for the pit stops. I've been two-stopping. It's a yeah. I just wonder. I mean, it seems like if you can get a reasonable run with that car, then the Corvette isn't too bad on its tyres. I think you could get 4 or 5 laps quite easily without too much degradation. That we'll see. So I'm so pleased we've hit 304 subscribers, which is fantastic. It's really, really good. Thank you very, very much for everyone who's subbed tonight, and for all you guys who've already subbed in the community. It's great to have you with me tonight. We're up to 23 likes, I think, according to my YouTube here. Give the one stop a shot if you want, but look after the tyres and run brake balance 1 to the rear to save the front tyres. Okay. So that'll be +1. Yeah, +1 on the thing. Okie doke. Good idea. I will. Yeah, because we want to try and preserve them as long as we can. Oh, thanks very much. Well, we're now 10% of the way to our total that we want to get by the end of the year. We want to get 3,000. That was the one that I set. So we need that every month now to try and get up there, but we'll see how we go. Since all that weight of braking and the engine is on the front, if you're going to stop run, alright, soft, medium, soft. Yeah, I'll have to come back on the show when you have an opening. Yes, of course. Yeah, no, we will get things sorted out. I do have a house move quite soon in the next 3 to 4 weeks, so I might have to take a week off at some point just to get all that sorted, but hopefully it will be. I'm messing up my text. That's bad since he will be in traffic. Yeah, no, it's great. It's great we can have people back for a second time that they want to come back, which is always good. And I'm hoping that I'm trying to get David Perel and Josh Martin on at the same time, because of course they both work. They're in charge of the SimGrid, and that's going to be great. So hopefully, I know Josh is up for it, but I just need to hear back from David to see if he can do it. Right, here we go. Joining session. Where are we? We're 7th again. So I think we should really start on the softs. For that, the Rev Racing, Zarto Mbeki, in a 2 minutes and 2. That's pretty fast. There's a big gap between first and third. Okay, there's not much in it behind at all. There we go. Right, so you reckon then soft, medium, if that's going to be the... Yeah, it might seem like we can stick to the strategy, because we were doing all right. We were keeping up. We were keeping the pressure on. So I think that's what we're going to have to do to try and sort it. Yeah, soft, medium. Play it safe. Yeah. And we were quite quick in those early runs. It was just unfortunate about that. I slip up with a pit stop. I'm making all the mistakes, but hopefully we can now get a good run.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. That's great. Thank you. Thanks, Mohammed, there for the encouragement and all the tips, and to everyone there who's given me tips and things. It's good fun for sure. Right. Now, I hope I'm, as far as I know, I think I'm starting on the soft. I've just realised I'm not entirely sure of, did I even put that on, because hopefully it should start up with the same. Thanks very much, Ronan. Let's yeah, no, it sounds like you've got good advice there, definitely. Okay. Actually, I'm one of the few A's in the group, so we need to perform. And we are on the softs, thank goodness for that. Yeah. Mixture of cars in front. You want to kind of steer, but you know it's going to do it for you. Using the torque curve. Yeah, not too bad for the first lap. Play it safe than sorry.
bit better. Ah, great to see you. Womble leader. How are you doing? Yep, we got the target, which is fantastic. Now we're on lap 3, so we'll try and get another lap. Our tyres seem to be okay. There's the Rev Racing. Tyres are still not too bad. Yeah, putting this lap. Yeah, that would be fantastic. I'm going to aim for that, certainly. Looks like quite a lot of people may have pitted then, because we were up to 4th, I think, weren't we? Yeah, I thought not to fight it there, and that's it, just let them go on. Thank you. Right, can we catch up with the guys in front, hopefully? They're going in the pits. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was going to say, he's all over the place actually, isn't he? Here we go. Oh, thanks. Up to third from seventh, not too bad. 3 laps to go. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, hopefully. It's a wee bit late. Box this lap, okie doke. Aye, because we're on the second last lap. Tyres are gone. So I'll box this lap for the mediums. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's true. Oh, look at that. Not too bad, we're joining in fourth. Yeah, exactly, the mediums don't have the same grip. It's going to be a close finish. Ah, not too bad. The top three didn't make any mistakes. But we almost got a podium. But that's not too bad because we did go up. We did go up Oh, thanks very much. That was a good race though. It's a real concentrate the whole time. And there was this, I mean, there was probably one or two laps when I made little mistakes here and there as the tyres were beginning to get a bit more worn. But at least we're getting a bit further up there, aren't we? We're getting a bit further up the top, which is a bit better. So it was the Rev who won, Rev Racing won. But yeah, we're almost there. I mean, I just knew, because maybe he was on the softs, I don't know, but on that first, on the first lap of on the mediums, I just knew I wasn't going to have the grip, and especially coming into this fast right-hander here, you have to be so careful. But that was much better. Although it says we should have been third, nah. But at least we went up a bit, which is not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, top 5 Corvette finishes. Yeah. No, it's certainly. Yeah, I mean, there was nothing in it really, nothing in it. I think if he had been behind me, I think he's probably still would have got past. If he, I don't know what tyre he was on at the end, but I think he probably would have done it. Well, at least we've moved up a little bit. It looks like we're in the blue, which is, there was only a fraction in it. Yeah, no, it's certainly, that was a far better race. Horse, thanks for the race. That was some clean driving. Oh, that's good. Who was it who finished in front for Morse? Well, that was good. All right, back saying that was a close one. That, and then we'll put there. There we are. He was on worn tyres, but by the end of the lap you were warming up. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? So, yeah. That's a possibility that you hire me as your race engineer. I don't know if I've got any money to pay them, but yeah, no, that certainly was good, wasn't it? That was really good. And that was thank you to everyone there. That was a fun, very fun race. I'm quite up to do another one of those, I think, because we're it's quite good to get a good intense one. No need to pay. Well, I'm very glad you said that. We've got witnesses, you know. That it's the intern of Hat-Trick Racing. Yeah, ask Jonathan, he knows I never pay, you know. Now, let's go into this then. Well, it was quite a tiring race, I'm sweating away, but it's good fun indeed. There we go. Yep, so our next big target has to be 500, that would be good. Although it's funny because as you move up, I mean, obviously we only really started our channel properly in August of this year when Rory came on and kind of helped us to have new guests and things. Since the timing of getting to the next 100 has been quicker and quicker, because we were just about 100, we were 189 when Super GT did his first interview in early December, and then by the end of December, by the end of January, when he did his second one, we were right up there at just under 300. So that was the quickest amount of time that we had to move up. So hopefully, as we start to get out there more and people see it and hopefully like it, then we'll move up. Oh, you saying, John, you're still waiting for your Monza expenses? Oh, yeah, you're very optimistic, deeply optimistic man there. That yep. No. Here we go. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? Because it can be really hard, and you know sometimes you go through a bit where you've gone up by 5 or 6, and then all of a sudden 3 will go, and you think, oh goodness, have I insulted 3 of my community? But I think people come and go, and that's just one of those things, isn't it? But it's great when you hit those milestones, and then you get the YouTube email, isn't it, saying you've hit 100, which is great. Yeah. I mean, it is a good game. I know we have a lot of issues with penalties and stuff, but it is. I mean, and when you work with it, even like when I'm here with the PlayStation, it's so easy and relatively hassle-free. As I've learned to do more just direct from the PlayStation, I think it works quite well. Oh, thanks very much, Keith. It's very, it's very welcome of you to say that. It's very, very kind. And of course, Keith was one of our first guests in the summertime, not long after Rory. It might even been the week after Rory, actually. It was quite early on. So, yeah, no, it's we've got to get Andrew and Jonathan some paychecks. Need more subs. They get monetized. I can see it now. The first
paycheck I get, I'm going to have to pay it out to everyone. That, when I was growing up, I grew up on The Simpsons, and I always thought my role model was Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. I used to always do the kind of excellent. You know, that was always, I used to love that cartoon when I was young. It was just hilarious. That, yep, I have a Monopoly to run. That's the thing. So, paychecks for all your interviews. Well, at one point I was actually giving them pictures. Some of the pictures are covered there in the background at the moment. You know, they'd send in a photograph. Then I would give them a wall tile as a thank you. But I kind of, that worked for a wee while. But then I thought, to be fair, people were coming on because they wanted to come on, which is good. So that's the thing. So where are we going to end up then? What is our position going to be, and then where are we going to end up? What can we do? I think that is quite a good strategy, actually. I think that's probably the best strategy of the two stop if we aren't anywhere near the front. I mean, the thing is, some of these other guys, I know, got the Key 25, he did a 1:59 lap time, which is really good. We've got Gaz Sims on Wednesday, and we've got Chad Rice on Friday. And he's a friend and a big Twitch gamer and streamer, and big friends of the In Exile and Fat Furby, who do the Simcaders podcast. So he was recommended by them, and we've had a good conversation so far. Have you interviewed Dead-Eyed Delboy yet? All right. No, I don't know who he is, to be fair. But always happy if it's a GT person and a sim racer. I'm hoping that once the move goes, we'll have some British touring car drivers, and they're crazy. So that should be a lot of fun. Because when I was speaking to Chad Draycott, the commentator, he's friends with a lot of them, and he said he would speak to them. So I think that would be fantastic. I've always wanted to get some touring car drivers on, and I've still got hopes that we can get Louise Aitken-Walker, the double world ladies rally champion. And there's quite a few other. I'd like to get Cookies and Cars on as well, because she's got a huge following, and she's very good. Her dirt rally skills are, my goodness me, she flies on the thing. I recommend him. Almost at 300 subs and streams. Makes me. Alright, yeah. Well, tell him I'll be interested. I'd certainly be up for that. Always up for interviews. I might, as I say, have to have a week off towards the end of February. They're around about the 26th, I think. I'll probably have to have a week off, but just because we're moving house. But maybe as we go into March time, then I think, yeah, we'll be back on, and hopefully my new internet in the new house. I've been told I can't get fibre optic there. I can only get standard, so I'm hoping everything's going to work. And but I'm going to hardwire everything in, and I've got a good router, so hopefully that will make up for any problems. Here we are. Right, we're fourth. That's not too bad. Still, the guy in first place is way ahead by 1.5 seconds, but there's not much in it other than that. Let's see, have we got anyone else in there that we know? As far as I know at this moment, the move is still confirmed. We'll have to. There were a few slight issues when we had a survey done, but I'm sure it's fine. Keep the two stop. Well, I'm waiting to see, John. Waiting to see if there's any money off. We'll have to see. But I'm looking forward to it, though. It's a completely different house to what I have now, and yeah, it's going to be fun. And the kids are absolutely biting at the teeth to go. They can't wait. I don't actually have a Chinese takeaway that's open 7 days a week. Hey, I can get a takeaway. At the moment, I'm in a town where the one takeaway that is open is terrible, and the one that was good closed, unfortunately, because of COVID. But it's a nice town that I'm going to, so it should be fun. Also, I'm going to get myself a rowing machine, so I'm going to be doing rowing, so I'm getting much stronger, much fitter, to help me with my fitness for the race. So, this will be the 11 o'clock race, and I think we might just miss the race B, but I thought we might see how we get on. Jan's Chinese is excellent in town. Yeah, there's one or two down there, isn't there? So I'm looking forward to trying them out. Yep. So here we go.
Fourth on the grid, our highest performance so far in a lobby. Can we capitalise on it? Right. It's great to see everybody, by the way, if you've just joined us. We've had a good night so far. Thanks for all the likes as well. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I hope you're all enjoying it. Now this time it should be straight on this. Straight, I wanted to steer. 2, 1. Nice livery in the car in front. Causing fighting a lot in front there, but they've held everybody up. He braked quite early there. Felt like a brake check. It's annoying. Somebody's lagged out. someone is having real connection problems. That man is crazy. It's quite off-putting. Ah, Sean. Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it? Lap 3. I almost thought about doing an undercut there and coming back. So in this lap, I'm going to stay out. And there's fourth because there's not much in it there, and those guys were holding me up a little bit, so trying to get some clean air. Great to see everyone. There's 20 in the chat now, which is fantastic. Right, now we'll definitely go for a pit stop. There we go. When we had to do it, so hopefully we've not lost too much. Great to see everyone tonight. Hope you're enjoying the show and the racing. Not too bad. We've got a bit of a gap between the guy behind, so maybe we started fourth. Maybe we can. We've got 2 more laps. We need to come in for the mediums. Yeah, it's great. Thanks, Paul. Thanks very much, Mohammed. Thanks for popping in and for helping with the tips and things. It's been great to see you. Oh, this was the guy that put me off earlier, that brake checked me. in second or third up there, and just a little bit out of slipstream. Now I need to make sure I come in this lap for mediums. Yeah, hopefully, considering we had to come back through the field because of that penalty, that's not too bad. The guys in front must have been on the mediums earlier on. Yeah, Gatsby on Wednesday night at 9. That would be good. I need to get the StreamYard link out for him. Well, there we go, another 4th place. Not too bad. We started 4th, finished 4th, but the guy in front, I think it was Alfredo in the Corvette, he, I'm sure, brake checked me on that first lap, and I got that penalty because he braked very, very early and gave me no place to go. But other than that, that's not too bad. At least considering we had a penalty and we were down about 7th or 8th at one point, so we managed to come up. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Gaz. I'm going to tell Ollie as well that we've got him coming on Wednesday, so that should be good. Thanks very much, Paul. Wow, that is quite a race. It's a real one. You've really got to concentrate, but it's good fun. I enjoy that. I have to admit, that's a good one. Yeah, no, that's true, isn't it? It's a good race. And you know, it's funny. You finally found a car at Bathurst that I like, because I've always found it quite tricky around here. Back to George at the end of your gear with the C7. Yeah, it's definitely working a bit better, isn't it? I think I'm around about 75%. And I think we would have been battling for a podium, to be fair. if it wasn't for that. I think we could have maybe had a podium for that one. Right, it is coming up 25 past. Are you the guy that interviewed Key? Yes, it was a wee while ago. I think it was about a year past April when I interviewed Kieran. I have tried to get him back on the show, but it's very difficult to get him to come back. You send emails and things, but he doesn't tend to get back to you. I think he's very busy and he streams full time, you know. All right, that's very kind, Sean. That's very kind. That all the guys that we've had on the show have been really, really good, you know. And I think it's just fun. It's nice to interview people who just have a passion for the sport and who tell you how it happened, how they got into it, their love of motor racing and all the rest of it, and then building their sim rig and whatever it might be. And then obviously the guys that are starting out or are smaller, and then the guys that are big as well. It's nice to get, I think, a variation, isn't it? So you can have lots of different people on the whole thing. There we go. Well, we're still in ANS, which is the main thing. I don't know what my Kudos Prime rating is on that, but well, I think the way it's been going, we should probably do another one of those, shouldn't we? Now, I must go to the bathroom, so if you don't mind, grab a cup of coffee or something like that, or a cup of tea or a cold drink, wherever you might be all over the world, because I know we've got people from Australia and in America and all over the world watching, which is fantastic. But I need to go to the bathroom and have a quick 2-second break. I'll be right back, and so just bear with me a wee second, as they say in the call centres. I'll be right back. There we are. That's super. There we go. Fantastic. Thanks very much for bearing with me there. West Coast USA. That's why women can't take the squeaky doors no more. Oh yeah, you would have heard all of that, wouldn't you? Oh, good. The thing is, this is an extension. This is actually a small extension to the house. So you think the doors would actually be alright and they've been put in properly. But yeah, we definitely need some WD-40. They're terrible. My goodness, it's something else. But we're going to an old house. Our next house is going to be, it's an old 200-year-old house. So that should be fun. That should be a laugh. With 200-year-old plumbing. But yeah, we'll see how that one works. But I'm looking forward to it. It's my wife who's been doing all the packing. She's keep telling me I need to start packing. So yeah, I'll have to get all that sorted out. Yep, there we go. Well, it is an intense race. So we'll do one more of these, I think. We should be able to fit that in. And let's see if we can get a podium. That'd be fantastic to get a podium. Yep, 2-year-old. Actually, I'm going to have to get it a rewire. I'm going to have to get a rewire, I think, because I think it's when I looked in it, there was hardly any plugs, and where it does have plugs, they're quite dangerous because they're right on the very bottom of the wall, and they're normally, you know, they're supposed to be further up the wall nowadays. But it was done that long ago, so I'm going to have to get a rewire.
200-year-old broadband. Yeah. I'm hoping for 200 MPS broadband, not 200-year-old broadband. That's what I was hoping for. But yeah, it's going to be standard broadband, so I'm going to have to get everything hardwired right the way from the router. And actually I'm going to put a line in because it's not had a telephone line or internet ever installed. It has a telephone line put in years ago, but it's never had internet ever put into it. So we're going to have to get that sorted out. But similarly, the exchange is full. That's why we can't get fibre. But they're hopefully going to build a new one. Yeah, no, it's well. I thought because somebody said that the exchange was very near the house, but similarly that one is full, so we'll have to get another one. But they do say that when I get it, it will be double as quick as what I've got here in the Borders. So we should be getting about 60 MPS download speed, or whatever they call it. So that's quite reasonable. And I've managed with about 30 odd on full fibre here in the countryside. It's been able to stream. Hopefully we can still do the interviews. I've got enough power, because if not, John, I'm coming to your house to do the interviews and the gaming. So I'm going to have to get a special key from you. If you haven't found enough, you get a bowl of shredded wheat. Alright, that's it. Yep. Well, I'm hoping for a bit more than that, you know. Still on dial-up. I know in some places it is amazing. I mean, there is a company that does satellite broadband, but it's quite a lot of money a month. It's like 70 or 80 quid a month to get the kind of performance that you need. Plus, there's like installation costs as well. So I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced that it's worth it, but we'll see. I might have to, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm trying to bring my costs down, not put them up. But I'll need to see what we can do. Oh, 14th. Now look at that. 159s are the top guys here. Oh, the Rev Racing is 9th. Yeah, Starlink is what we need. Richie Boy Richard and the RCZ isn't in front of me. Elf 1, New Beard. Well, so we're much further. Thanks very much. Let's see what we can do, eh? Let's see. They're all pretty quick, mind you. These guys are all pretty fast. And a lot of them are in the 2 minutes, so we might struggle to get further up the top 10 maybe, but we'll see. But I think maybe our door number will be quite high on this one, so we might have a chance. Yeah, there's quite a few A pluses in there. I'm trying to get my SRX 99 before the night's out. Lost 60 tonight. It's carrying as fast. Yeah, that is very quick, isn't it? Well, you know, sometimes you put in these lobbies and you think, oh goodness, they're all miles quicker. I mean, they are 2.5 seconds quicker, but that's the top guy. So there's a chance that, you know, things happen. They can still have accidents. We can hopefully stay nice and clean and see where we end up. Yeah, it's been quite an interesting night. I never thought I would do the Bathurst so much, but to be fair, it's worked out. I think it's the best race by far. I hope you guys are all enjoying it. I hope the races are quite entertaining. Here we go for our third race at Bathurst. And we're in 14th. So we're almost a lap behind before we start. Yeah, it is a good track. I think this is the first time I've been quite comfortable here. So right, let's hope the guys at the front try and win the race at the first corner. We might pick up a few places. Oops, excuse me. Hi Oscar, good to see you. Oh, somebody's gone already.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks very much, Sean. Oh, brilliant. That's very kind. Somebody was trying to move there. That's great. I don't know what number we're up to now, but I really appreciate that. Well, we made up a few places, or certainly a couple. Somebody there got a penalty. That'd be great, that day's ball. People going in very early probably to get rid of those mediums. I've got BMW behind me. He came out in front of me in the last race. lot of battling going on ahead. Speed on the straight, I think, just. But we're going to come in this lap. Oh, somebody's spun. Can I ask, what's that name you have? A Fat Man in a Cheap Suit, but this is Crichton Starbug. This is my original PSN. Sorry, I just had to take a breath there. It's been that much of a focus. That they're all battling up front. I wonder when they're going to come in. Right, we've got 3 more laps, or 2 more laps on this. So we've got a penalty. very quick guy behind as well. Not too bad. It's quite close, but we're just about holding our own. Oh, naughty, naughty. Come on. That's naughty. He had no reason to do that. I mean, I gave him space on the corner before, but he's just been really silly. Really silly. That's annoying. Because I was... He attacked me coming into the big chicane, and that put me offline. Well, certainly might have got a penalty, but it's ruined my race, that's for sure. I was up into about 7th or something, whatever it was. Oh, no, 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 come on, come on, come on. No, no, come on, go, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is impossible, man. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is so annoying. Bugger it. Ah, that's so annoying. Damn. Sorry about that, guys. Down to 17th. We're right up in 6th or 7th. I was thinking as well about coming in that lap, maybe just coming in a lap early. It's so tricky, but when you get dust on your tyres because they've made you go wide, that's it, it's almost over. We need to try harder because we were right up there. That's annoying. I don't know who it was that got me, but there we go. Ah, that's annoying. Because I reckon I could have been quite easy in the top, maybe 6 or 7 there. And we started 14th. I don't know who it was, but he's a pain in the ass. And he was, I mean, I even let him get space as well, but yeah, medium works well. I think the problem was, I don't know what my door number, it doesn't tell me there what it should have been, but that's unfortunate because I think maybe I should have gone on the medium a bit earlier, and I was thinking about going on the medium tyre to try and make that a bit better. See, I went soft medium and I started 14th, so maybe it wasn't the best because they were so busy in front kind of battling away, and I maybe lost that. I should have come in maybe a bit earlier. That's annoying. Yeah, let's see where we are. Is there any... Well, at least I haven't gone down in SR. I don't know about the other one, but wonder who that was. I might just save that replay just for me to watch later. Yeah, so I'm first lap on mediums and then lap 5 for newer softs. Yeah, because I mean it's a lot better that way, I think, isn't it? That's what they seem to be doing. I was just because I started off 14th there. That well, that's pretty much where we started actually. So I must have lost quite a few points on that one because I think we were over 32 at one point. But oh well, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm going to have to go to bed. I've got an early start. I've got work tomorrow, but we've been going for nearly 3 hours, which has been fantastic. And thank you to everybody who's been watching tonight. We've hit the 300. We're well over 300, which is absolutely brilliant. And make sure you come back on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. We'll have Gaz Sims at 9 o'clock, and then on Friday we've got Chad Rice. Chad Rice is coming at 9 o'clock all the way from Australia for an interview. So we've got 2 big interviews. If I'm back in time on Thursday, I've got quite a lot of work to do. I might do another gaming stream on Thursday night as well. But it's fantastic to have you with us. Thank you very, very much for following and subscribing and being part of the community. Take care and drive fast and try not to crash, and you'll win the race at the first corner. Bye just now.